So much money that you couldn't spend it in one lifetime. Are you ready to meet this Asian country's greatest tycoons? Get ready, because this is the Top 10 Richest Men in India. Number 10. Sunil Mittal. Starting with the 133rd richest person in the world seems like a small thing. However, Sunil Mittal has a net worth of $13.6 billion, which is enough money to buy more than 2,000 private islands. It's madness. He owns Bharti Airtel, one of the largest telecom empires in India, where he has more than 474 million clients, and Google itself has invested $1 billion in it. So it's a powerful rival of Reliance Jio, whose owner is Mukesh Ambani, but we'll talk about him later on. Also, Sunil Mittal owns Airtel Payments Bank, which is a joint company with Uday Kotak, who is also another billionaire that you'll see in a little while. Sunil Mittal is 64 years old, and through his philanthropic arm, Bharti Foundation, has made contributions to 254 rural schools in India, benefiting more than 45,000 children. This is how we start out this top 10 list. What do you think? Number 9. Kumar Birla. This man's company, Aditya Birla Group, is a mega corporation that was founded in 1857 and operates in the trading of raw materials, telecoms, clothing, and financial services. Besides, he leads the cement business throughout India. Kumar Birla is the fourth-generation chairman and has taken the business to the top. So he has a net worth of $14.4 billion and is the 126th richest person in the world. Kumar came into his position early at the age of 28 in 1995, when his father, the previous chairman, passed away. But the commodities king, as he's also known, was beyond ready for the challenge, since he has a degree in commerce and economics, a master's degree in business administration, and is a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Now he's 54 years old, and his empire is a real economic phenomenon. Number 8. Uday Kotak. At the beginning of the 1980s, Uday Kotak turned down an offer with a very good salary at a multinational company. This might seem crazy to many people, but in 1985, Kotak did so to start up his own business, Kotak Mahindra Bank, which diversified into financial services, stock brokerage, auto financing, life insurance, mutual funds, and many more operations. As a result, today, and at the age of 63, he has a net worth of $14.5 billion, making him the 125th richest person in the world, one position above his fellow citizen Kumar Birla from number 9. The most surprising thing is that Uday Kotak was raised in a middle-class household, but after completing an MBA, he started up his financial empire with $80,000 that his family and a few friends lent him. Amazing! In 2014, he was named World Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur of the Year. Number 7. Dilip Shanghvi. The career of this tycoon began with helping his father, who was a drug distributor of various brands. However, the idea of producing his own drugs instead of selling those of others was already taking shape in his head. Thus, in 1983, he borrowed 10,000 rupees, about $200, from his father to found Sun Pharmaceutical Industries, which began by making only one psychiatric drug. However, in 1997, he was able to buy Caraco Pharmaceutical Laboratories, which is an American pharmaceutical company, and continued to acquire more related companies. Currently, Dilip Shanghvi is 66 years old and has a net worth of $15.5 billion, making him the 112th richest person in the world. And while Sun Pharmaceutical Industries is the largest pharmaceutical company in India, most of the revenue comes from markets around the world, so don't be surprised if one of its medications finds its way to your hands one day. Number 6. Lakshmi Mittal. This man owns the largest mining and steel producer in the world. His family was previously engaged in the metal business, but Lakshmi split ways with his siblings to found Mittal Steel, which grew exponentially and absorbed another French company called Arcelor in 2006. The result was ArcelorMittal, a company that has made Lakshmi Mittal the 95th richest person in the world. He has a net worth of none other than $17 billion. Part of its recent growth is due to rising steel prices during 2021. That's what I call seizing opportunities. At the age of 71, he handed over his position as chairman to his son Aditya Mittal. But Lakshmi is still the CEO, that is, the owner of everything. In 2002, this billionaire was involved in a political scandal called Mittalgate, where he was accused of bribing some British politicians who could have helped him with certain deals. Suspicious, don't you think so? Number 5. Radhakishan Damani. Unlike other billionaires, Radhakishan Damani prefers to keep a low profile and not make too many public and media appearances. Proof of this is that there's not even a picture on his Forbes profile. Still, let me tell you that Damani is the king of retailers in India. He was raised in an apartment in Mumbai, and in 2002, he opened his first retail store in the suburbs of the same city. His hard, steady work paid off, and now he's 67 years old, and his company, Avenue Supermarts, has 271 D-Mart stores across India. He has a net worth of $17.4 billion, which has made him the 94th richest person in the world. One position above Lakshmi Mittal from number 6. Besides his retail centers, he's also acquired other companies such as a tobacco company, cement producers, and a complex of oceanfront rooms called Radisson Blu Resort. This is a wonderful story, isn't it? Number 4. Cyrus Poonawalla. Part of the solution in the fight against COVID-19 is thanks to the operations of Cyrus Poonawalla, who founded the world's largest vaccine manufacturer, the Serum Institute of India, in 1966. According to Forbes, Poonawalla's biotech empire produces more than 1.5 billion doses of vaccines a year, including measles, polio, and influenza shots. During the COVID-19 pandemic, his company made the Covishield, which is the vaccine developed by AstraZeneca and the University of Oxford. Does it sound familiar to you? Maybe you got this maker's vaccine. Poonawalla's company also invested $800 million in building a new factory to produce COVID-19 vaccines. Currently, Cyrus Poonawalla is 81 years old and has a net worth of $21.6 billion, which has made him the 69th richest person in the world. He also received the Padma Bhushan Award in 2022 for contributing to the fight against COVID-19. A well-deserved prize, isn't it? Number 3. Shiv Nadar. In 1976, Shiv Nadar founded HCL Technologies in a garage to make computer hardware and microprocessors. And just like Bill Gates, his company has become one of the largest software providers, specifically in India. So he's the 56th richest person in the world since he has a net worth of $25 billion. Currently, he's 76 years old and, in 2020, stepped down as HCL Technologies chairman, handed over the position to his daughter, and became the majority shareholder and strategic advisor from then. Shiv Nadar is also one of India's greatest philanthropists, having donated over $662 million through the Shiv Nadar Foundation to fund educational causes. He's making a big difference, don't you think so? Number 2. Mukesh Ambani. The net worth of the following two numbers is far higher than that of the people I've shown you so far. No wonder Mukesh Ambani is the 7th richest person in the world with a net worth of $97.8 billion. That is almost 4 times Shiv Nadar's net worth from number 3. Mukesh's fortune comes from his company, Reliance Industries, which operates in the petrochemical, oil, gas, telecoms, and retail markets. This mega corporation was founded in 1966 by Mukesh's father, Dhirubhai Ambani, who started out as a small textile entrepreneur. Amazing, right? Today, he's 75 years old and has so much money he wouldn't be able to enjoy it all. On the other hand, Mukesh seems to be fond of sports, which is why he founded his own sports league, the Indian Premier League for cricket and the Indian Super League for soccer. Awesome. After all the personalities I've shown you, what kind of business could the person placed first have? Let's find out. Number 1. Gautam Adani. The mega corporation Adani Group, which is owned by Gautam Adani, controls the Mundra port, the largest port throughout India that is located in Gautam Adani's home state of Gujarat. Also, Adani Group has acquired a 74% stake in Mumbai International Airport, the second busiest airport in India. As he's the largest port operator in his country, Gautam Adani has built up a net worth of $108.6 billion, making him the 6th richest person in the world. just behind Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Bernard Arnault, and Elon Musk. At 59 years old and still running his business, he's working to invest $70 billion in renewable green energy production. So, from all that money, something good will come out for the planet. Did you get the AstraZeneca vaccine? Did you know the businesses of these Indian tycoons? Leave it in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to my channel to help us make more videos like this. See you on the next adventure.